morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. It is early in the morning for me, but maybe it's later in the day for you, and if it is, good. You got to sleep in a little bit. Anyway, today is lower body strength. I've got a good one for you. It's basic movements. We have 5 basic movements. Of course, squat, lunge, and deadlift. So we're going to move through and repeat those same exercises over and over again and just get in a really great workout. So you're just going to need some dumbbells and then a mat, of course, for the end of class when we do our low back release. Okay, so wait, before we get started, we got that guy. We got that guy up there in the doorway just hanging out, waiting for something yummy to come around. I don't know. Probably can't see him very well, but I sent Jen a picture this morning. I'm like, look at this guy. He's smaller from this angle, but well, you get up close and he's a big boy. Okay. Hi, Gigi. Hey, Gigi's back. Gigi's back. Yay. And Jen and Sunil and Katie. All right, let's go. Let's get to it. Here we go. In 8. Deep breath up, coming in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it up. Exhale. Again, take it up. Exhale, arm up and over. Let's reach. Oh. And other side. And here we go, side to side. Take it away. Keep my eye on that guy. 8 more. Rotation coming up. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Rotate, rotate, rotate. 8 more. 8. Shoulders back over the hips. 4, 3, 2. Squat and swing. Squat and swing. A little bumpy right there. Good job. There we go. Nice, great big arm extension, shoulder extension, reach up. And 8 more. 8. We're gonna add that knee lift. In 4, 3, 2, and 1 with the knee lift. Knees up. There we go. 8 more. 8. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Take out the squat. March it. March it. 8 more. 8. Bring those knees up. 4, 3, 2, side to side, tap it out. Tap it out. Really reach out there. Reach out. Reach with those toes. Extend those legs. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Here we go. Like I said, we are going to repeat a series of exercises over and over and over and over again. No, just over and over and over. There we go. All right, we ready? We're going to start with sumo squat. So here are the 5 exercises. Sumo squat. Toes are out. Then we're going to do side lunge. Side lunge. Then reverse lunge. Then curtsy lunge. And then deadlift. Okay? That's all we're going to do. Over and over and over again. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to start with heavy. So this first set of all of those exercises, I'm going to use heavier dumbbells. Then we go medium through the second set, and then light, and then finally body weight. All right, we got it? And we got these dumbbells. We got these guys. Or you can go like 2 dumbbells, 1 dumbbell, then a lighter set, or a lighter dumbbell, and then body weight, however you want to do it. Okay, so this first set, as heavy as you can go for 30 seconds, okay? And we will take little breaks in between the heavies to transition, so don't worry. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with sumo. Here we go. Sumo. Here we go. Sumo squat. So toes are out, shoulders back as much as you can, and I'm coming forward just a little bit. I'm going to try to stay upright as much as I can. Oh. Yeah. I'll get those adductors. Whew. Yeah. All right. Side lunge. I'm going to use one because it's very hard to get back up. I'm just going to use 1 dumbbell side lunge. These are tough for me to get back up, so 1 heavier dumbbell, and I'm good. Side lunge. Flex. Right hip flexion, flex in the hip, hip hinge. Oh. 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 I guess we don't need to stop because we're standing and we have the dumbbells in our hands, so we're going to do the other side now. Here we go. You can keep hands on hips or arms out to the sides. Try not to put the weight of your body on your legs. Keep those hands up. Nice job. Whew. Stay there. Not that he wants anything to do with me. Or she. Whew. All right. Reverse lunge. All right, I'm going to get 2 dumbbells for the reverse lunge. We're going to stay on 1 leg for reps. There we go, reverse lunge. Switching legs, other side, reverse lunge. Woo. curtsy. Oh. So back to the other leg. Curtsy. Here we go. Hello. Let's get it. Let's get it. Take your time. We're going to expand the time frame on the next circuit. So don't worry if it feels rushed. You'll have time to do more. We're going to switch sides. We're doing short sets with heavy. Whew. Here we go. Let's go, let's go. Whew. deadlift. There we go, deadlift. Remember, hip hinge. Back is stable, spine is stable. Squeeze glutes at the top. Good work, good work. Nice stretch. As far down as what's comfortable for you. And pause. Whew. All right. Whew. That's a lot of heavy, like boom, boom, boom. So grab a sip of water. We're gonna now expand to 45-second rounds. We're gonna go a little bit lighter. We still have 3 rounds. We're gonna do that 3 times more. Whole thing's making some noise. Not the spider, the watering system. Okay, so now we're gonna do 45-second rounds. Ugh, can't see my watch, it's under my sleeve. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna repeat, starting with that sumo squat. So you're gonna go a little bit lighter because we're gonna go longer in our set. All right, here we go. Sumo. Here we go. Sumo squat. Toes out. Knees track out over the toes. We're going to get lighter as we go, so you have an opportunity also to increase range of motion. You want to go a little deeper as we get lighter in our weight. That will be great. 15 seconds. Side lunge. So side lunge. Here we go. Hinge back. Power. Nice job, everybody. Good job. Push those hips back. Bring it up. Back. Do that. 15 seconds. Whew. All right, short break. Going to the other side. Other side, side lunge. There you go. Whew. Okay, I'm starting to feel it like high up in my hamstring where I always have issues, so I'm going to reduce my range of motion a little bit. Not go quite as far down. So listen to your body. Do what's good for you. 15 seconds. Whew. Oh. All right, curtsy. Curtsy lunge, 45-second round. Curtsies. Here we go. Good job. 15 seconds. All right, curtsy to the other side. Get warmed up. Just have to finish the round and then, oh, take off this long sleeve. All right, here we go, other side. Curtsy. Nice job. Take your time. Obviously, if you're still going heavier, the movements are going to be a little bit slower, right? Okay, spread those toes. Push through all four corners of the foot as you come to standing. Practice that balance. You want a little extra. Extra, and that glute has to stay contracted to help balance. Part of the core structure, those glutes, if you notice, when you keep your foot off the floor, those glutes don't take a break. All right, here we go, deadlift. That's why I like to hold the balance at times when I'm able to, because it keeps the glutes contracted. All right, here we go. Try not to round down, but keep the chest lifted and the shoulders pulled back the whole time. Pull the shoulders back. Hip hinge forward. All right, big difference between this and this. Okay, we're working those hamstrings for sure. Using the glutes a little bit as well. Squeezing glutes at the top. Good work. Whew. All right. Short break. I'm burning up. It is about 58 degrees in here. And probably 90% humidity in this greenhouse, maybe more. But, you know, I've got doors and windows open, except for I had to close those windows because, you know, people live out there in their motorhomes or trailers. Well, for the time being. Okay. All right, are you ready for round 3? We're flying through this class today. It is a quick one. Okay, so now we're gonna go minute round, so 60 seconds for each movement. So you're gonna go a little bit lighter, or if that last amount of weight was good for you, you can stick with that. So here we're gonna really take our time. We're gonna focus on slowing down the movement. We're gonna increase range of motion and really dig in deep to these muscles. All right, you ready? Let's go. Here we go. Starting with sumo. You can use one dumbbell, or go lighter with both dumbbells, whatever works for you. I'm going to use one heavier one rather than 2 lighter ones. Okay, so I'm taking my time. I'm moving a little bit slower just because I want to go deeper. I want to do bigger range of motion. And I still have a good amount of weight. Not a good amount, but, you know, decent for a class. So knees, keep the knees open, pull the knees back as you go down. Do your best to keep the shoulders over the hips. We've got 25 seconds to go. Knees track out over the toes, right? Track out over the toes, tip it over. But keep the knees pulled open. Really think about pulling the knees open the entire time. 10 seconds. All right, good job. All right, I'm gonna go with this dumbbell, a little bit lighter. And side lunge. Side lunge. Hips go back. Bring it right up. right, 20 seconds. Ooh. All right, switching sides. Goodness gracious. Other side. Here we go. Hips back and up. Woo. Good job. 30 seconds. Hips back. Push those hips back. Good job. Almost there. Whew. All right. We're hitting that reverse lunge. So, let's see. Here we go this way. Reverse lunge this way. Here you go. You can hold dumbbell here, or here, or down by my side, wherever. Wherever. This is round 3 out of 4 today. My watch is still on sleep mode. I think it would wake up. Come on. Good morning. All right, whatever. All right, nice big long lunge back. 20 seconds to go. Whew, feeling those glutes today. Like it. 10 seconds. Whew. All right, switching sides. Other side. There you go. Exit morning report. Other side. Here we go. Exit morning report on my watch. It was a short night. And I'm up early today. Yeah, I'm not a fan of waking up early. But it's funny because once I'm up and moving around, I'm fine. I think it's just the idea of it. Unless I get to sleep really early. But I like my 8 hours. I like my 8 hours, which means I have to be in bed for 9 hours to get 8 hours of sleep. So, yep. Didn't get to bed till late last night and up early. But I'll be fine today. That's the funny thing. I'll be fine. All right. Whew. Curtsy lunge. Let's go curtsy. Maybe I'll hold it this way this time. Spider, still there. Hanging out, waiting for yumminess to come his way. So I'm going to come to balance to keep the contraction in the glute, to keep that glute activation going. So I'm going to come up to balance and hold it right there, just for a beat. Just for that extra, go glutes, go. Let's work glutes. It's also great to practice your balance. So we're working on the stabilizers and the core, of course. Right, glutes are part of the core structure, as I mentioned earlier. These deep torso muscles, as well as all three parts of the glute muscle complex. 6 seconds. I'm really feeling the glutes right now. Wow. All right, other side. Other side, curtsy. There we go. Once again, you can have the balance to really engage those glutes for a longer period of time. Because continuous tension, I say it all the time, well, maybe not all the time, but often, continuous tension in that working muscle group is a big piece of the effectiveness game. You want to make sure time under tension, continuous tension, that's what is going to get the results we're looking for, whatever the results might be, whether it's strength, endurance, whatever it is, time under tension. Getting the reps in. Here we go, 8 seconds. Oh, wow. Okay, we have a minute of deadlifts coming up. So, again, taking your time. With this one, getting a nice stretch at the bottom of the range of motion. And then squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. When I say squeeze, squeezing those glutes. Good job. All right, 25 seconds to go. Almost there. Woo. All right, good job, everybody. Okay, grab some water. Grab some water. All right, we have one more round to go. Perfect. 30 minutes in. Okay, this is the final round. Yeah, we're going through this workout quickly today. We are doing body weight or light weight, and we're going 90 seconds. So we're really going for the muscular endurance this round. So we're doing weight progressions today, as you can tell. So take your time. We got a lot of it for each exercise. So we're going to start with sumo squat. Here we go. So let's point it outward. Down and up. Go down a little deeper and up. Go down a little deeper than you were when you had weights in your hands. But again, pushing those knees back. Really actively pushing the knees back with your muscles. With the muscles of the thighs. Open. Get a nice wide stance. It's bothering the inside of my knee a little bit, so I'm not going to go down quite as far. Only to where right before I feel that little bit of medial knee pain. I'm going to stop and reverse it. All right, we've got about 40 seconds to go. You want an extra challenge? Lift the heels at the top, or lift one heel for reps, and then lift the other heel for reps. Do 2 and 2. A little extra at the last, the last 30 seconds or so. We've got 15 to go. Whew. Gotta open those hips. Open those hips. Pull the knees back. Almost there. 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that's a really good hip opener. Also some balance and adduction work. Okay, coming up next we have our side lunge. Okay, I know 90 seconds is a long time, so I want you to focus on range of motion. Range of motion. Push the hips back. Fingertips to the floor. Come to balance. Fingertips to the floor. Come to balance, if you can. Okay, that's the practice here. Or not as far down, that's fine. Come to toe tap. Come to toe tap. Do your best to balance. Do your best to balance at the top. And engage the core muscles. Working those stabilizers. Good job. Whew, 30 seconds down. 60 to go. Fall is upon us. Look at how dark it still is at 6 o'clock. All right, 30 seconds to go. Good work. Almost there. 15 seconds. Are you pausing at the top? Are you balancing? Good. Good. Engage those stabilizers. Excellent job. Whew. All right, we have to do the other side. Yeah, it comes in handy when you're taking a shower in the camp shower and you have to balance after you take off your flip-flop to put your pants on and your feet are still a little bit wet. Yeah, this is good for that, just so you know. All right, here we go, other side. And bring it up. Nice long stretch in the adductors. Balance. Balance. I'm just tapping a fingertip down to the floor. Am I getting down low enough? Making sure that's good for me, maybe not for you. Maybe 2 fingers, better for you. Or elbows up. Maybe less of a range of motion, maybe a little shallower range of motion is better for you. Totally fine. You do you. You've got 38 seconds. As long as you're getting your workout the way that you need it, it's all good. But I do challenge you to do a little extra on the days that you feel good. Push yourself always on the days you feel good. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay. We have reverse lunge. So again, big range of motion, dropping both knees. Bending both knees, dropping the back knee to the floor. Whew. Back knee down and up. First, the floor is dirty, so I'm not going to go quite all that way there, but getting as big a range of motion as possible. Nice big range of motion. Whew. Both knees bend, the front knee bends and the back knee bends. So notice the back knee here, bending, maybe not quite 90, or maybe 90, depending on how you're feeling. But bend that back knee. Drop it toward the floor. Good job. All right, got about 30 seconds left. You want to come to balance on this one, you can, for the last 25 seconds. Engage the glutes. Engage the glutes. Good job. Woo. Yowza. All right, flip it. Other side. Other side glutes. Other side, reverse lunge. Here we go. 4. Woo. Again, bend that back knee. You can come to balance or wait till the last 30 seconds. Totally up to you. I'm going to just be even on both sides. So I did a step forward and then did the balance in the last 30 seconds. All right, bend the back knee, bend the back knee. Good work. That back knee needs to drop down toward the floor. Protect the low back by keeping upright. And there's no movement in my spine. No movement in my spine. Spine stays stable. Good work. All right. You want to do your balance work for the last 30 seconds, 25 seconds. Now's your chance. Here we go, up to balance. Woo. All right, we got curtsies and deadlifts, and then we're done. Doing great today. All right. Yes, working on muscular endurance now. Curtsy lunge. And keep the body forward just a little bit. Let's go to balance for 30 seconds, and then we'll do toe tap for 30 seconds, and then we'll come back to balance for 30. So balance at the top. I'll let you know when we're going to do toe taps. 15 seconds more. Now lean forward just a little bit as you come down to load through the glutes. Push through all 4 corners of the foot as you come to standing. All right, one more. Okay, now toe tap. Toe tap for balance. So you're going to use the other leg, tap the toe to the floor to balance. And then the last 30 seconds will come to single leg stand. Again. Whew. That's a lot of lunges today. But tell you what, my glutes are going to be sore tomorrow. All right. Here we go, last 30 seconds. Come to balance. And bring me up. Or a little counterbalance. Right there. Ah, my glutes. 15 seconds. Whew. Oh my gosh. Are you burning as much as I am? Ah, jeez. That was crazy. That was the glutes right there. Okay, ready for the other side? 90 seconds. We're going to do 30 seconds of balance, 30 seconds of toe, and then 30 seconds of balance again. Here we go. Balance. You can, like I said, get that leg out there for counterbalance. One of the extra challenge is that little bit of knee lift. A little bit of a knee lift. Either way. Okay, now here's the toe tap down for 30 seconds. Whew. You can do the balance the whole way through if you like. Totally fine. Right? Totally up to you. I'm doing 30, 30, and 30. Running through all four corners of that foot. Keeping the weight over that heel the entire time. All right, here we go. Back to balance. Knee lift or a little abduction, side leg lift. Whatever feels good to you. Whew. Nice work. Oh my goodness, 10 seconds. Oh, my glutes, even my calf on this side. This whole entire leg is on fire. Whew. Okay, we have one more set. We are going to use dumbbells for this last set, so grab a lightweight set of dumbbells. You can use one or two. Or if you want, you can do good mornings rather than deadlift. So good mornings, fingers are on the back of the pelvis there. And hip hinge, keeping the elbows back. Elbows lifted. Trying to keep those shoulder blades pulled down and back the whole time. So, yep, you can do that. Or, let's set the dumbbells. Squeeze glutes at the top. Your range of motion depends on how you feel, what's going on with the pathology of your muscles. Right? If you have nice healthy hamstrings and glute ham tie-in and range of motion, and you'll go farther down on the drop. Just depends on your exercise history, the health history of those muscles and tendons. And your range of motion, your flexibility. All right, 20 seconds. Whew. Squeezing glutes at the top. All right, good work, everybody. Whew. Okay. Well done. All right, let's get to it. We are doing 6:15, perfect. 45 minutes in. Let's get our mats and get to our low back release. Use a dumbbell to hold this mat. Go. Okay. All right, so we're going to do an angle down a little bit. We're going to do a minute for each exercise. There we go. Now you can see a lot of me when I'm on the floor. All right, so we're going to do a minute for each, starting with our prone wipers. So we're taking it to the floor, on our bellies, as Nugget would say. Maybe my belly hurts. She says that a lot. Yeah. I think she needs to drink more water. Okay. Ankles and knees together. Remember, this is prone with head down, so head on your hands, knees and feet together. Here we go. you can pause here and then slowly bring it back to the other side. I know I kind of inch backwards. I have to continue to pull my body upwards so that I don't end up out the door. These feel really nice. We got about 10 seconds to go. All right. Next, do our up dog to underbody leg swing or IT band stretch. So pick your poison. Here we go. A little up dog in between just for the fun of it. You don't have to, I mean I've been teaching it that way, but you don't have to. You can skip the up dog if you'd like. Totally up to you. Alright. We're going to do our quadruped hip swing. So here, on all fours, feet and knees together, you're swinging side to side. Ooh, glutes need a stretch right there. For some reason, my left side glutes, ooh, hurt a little more. I don't know why. Get as big a range of motion as you can here. You can be here on the forearms. If that feels better to you. Feels good. 15 seconds to go. Low back release. You know, after moving Jess into her place, carrying the baby around, I do that all the time. She's not a baby, she's 3. she's big. Carrying her around, lifting her into the car seat, well, I'm lifting, twisting. So my low back's been getting it from all angles, but this 3-4 days a week, oh my gosh. This is so good. And then on Wednesday, tomorrow, we're gonna do our healthy low back workout after our upper body workout. And I'm going to add a couple of new things to it. So that'll be good. Right, we can do bent knee here. Oh, just a nice stretch. And then bring it up to the other side. Get a nice stretch. Pause. And then back through the center. Chin down. Good work. 15 seconds to go. And excellent. Excellent job. All right, tell you what, stay on your back there for a moment. We are done. Let's pull. The floor is so dirty. Me and my dirt phobia. And it's sneeze in. That's just me. And then everything I touch is gonna get dirty. I'm just weird like that. All right, chin in. Let's rock just a little bit. Keep the knees in as you lower the upper body. There we go. Good job. Okay, you can roll to your side and push up, or roll to your feet and come to standing. And that is it for today. I'm going to angle up a little bit so we can say our goodbyes. Everybody, thank you. Jen, Gigi, Sunil, Katie. Gigi, Sunil, Katie, Jen, Kathy, Dromskis, John and Cindy. We have a small but mighty group, and I love it. All right, everybody, let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And one more time, deep breath in. And exhale. Give yourselves a hand. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much for being with me today. That was great. That was fun. I like that. I think I'm gonna be a little sore tomorrow. All right, Jen. Gonna feel that? Yeah, same. Same. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. We have a double feature tomorrow. So if you can't make it to both, I totally understand. You can watch that healthy back workout. Not watch it, do it later in the week. All right, be good to yourselves and the people you love. I'll see you soon.